Yay! Hello, Sagittarius. I am Jamie, Soulshine 1111. I am happy to be here. I am happy if you are here. Thank you. If you have yet to see or find my shit on Facebook, I invite you to do that, please, for free intuitive guidance and downloads, the haps above, what's going on in the stars, and I drop cards there for free. Also, if you've not had a reading from me and desire to have one, you can check out my website at soulshine1111.com. There you will find information a little bit about me and what else I offer. This is not it. As a past therapist, educational therapist, and worker with just all the people, I am super just grateful to be here. So I am already, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm kind of talking like a snail right now. I am already receiving a shit ton of downloads, perhaps about your sign actually, and what you could be going through right now, or at least about to go through, or if not been going through. So I will share that with you. I am more so, I've been doing this my whole life per se, and so, but I will say, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Do not push to make something in this reading work for you if it just doesn't. Okay, join the next one or check through the rest of mine, or find me on Facebook or Instagram to see if maybe something resonate with you there. So what I'm really getting, you guys, so okay, so first of all, your ruling planet is Jupiter. That is the planet about expansion. And with the new year that has just began after the solstice, okay, and we have already had this new moon in Capricorn, which is also, by the way, where your ruling planet, I believe, might be right now. And I think that it doesn't, I think that your planet actually might be in retrograde, and it doesn't go actually direct until spring of 2020. But how is this all playing? Why am I saying all this? Because your planet is going through so much, and because of the planetary shifts above, and because also we are creeping into the full moon in Cancer. I believe that's going to happen on the 10th. Your emotions, typically you're not a huge feeler, right? You come from more analytical knowledge, always on the go, never really fully taken a time to breathe. I don't know what else to say, but you Sages like go. It's like you travel. When I think of Sagittarius, I think of you guys just like, you're the sign that is constantly on the go, eager for knowledge, excited to support and just be and live free. That's like the epitome of Sag, I feel like. But so why do I mention all of what's happening above right now? Because I think that this is having an effect on you in a unique way than it ever has. Okay, well, what do I mean? Perhaps you have realized, and if not realizing currently, even maybe in this moment, people coming into your life that have been there periodically. Maybe they come in, they resurface, and then they go away, and you've sacrificed a little bit of yourself each time that they come in. All right, again, this is... And so, but what you're recognizing, because of this approaching, because the portal is opening for the full, prepping us for the full moon in Cancer, you're feeling more emotional about this. However, you're feeling like you're losing the grip on any desire to continue to support this person or people that come in and out of your life. It's kind of like you are recognizing, as these people continually pop in and out, the sacrifice that you've made for for yourself and for your own desires, and you're tired of it, and you're really, you're learning a lesson, perhaps. It's not that you don't love these people or person, it's that you kind of want, it's not giving you that free Sag feeling, okay, with them in and out like this. And so you're recognizing the more that you give to this person, it's actually not so much, it's turning from giving to sacrificing what you want for you. Sag, I don't know, okay? But you're learning to accept that maybe it's okay to not answer their calls anymore, or at least all the time, okay? If they are in and out, sometimes it's okay. I think you're learning that it's taking from who you want to become or were. All right, it's not that, and like again, grain of salt. It's not. What am I getting here? It's you're aspiring to be this continuation of this fulfillment of your dream and what you want, but responding to what others are calling on you for, perhaps, isn't allowing you to grow in your own expansion. All right, and it's not that you don't want to help. It's also that you're just growing exhausted from the and you've learned now that offering support in different ways to others takes away from supporting yourself, and therefore you're tired of you're just kind of you're getting to that point where you're just wanting to avoid the confrontation altogether. You want them to take responsibility perhaps of themselves versus falling on you for the guidance, but yet you appreciate the guidance and that they're calling on you for that support, and it's not like you don't appreciate all of that they come to you and know that you can help them. It's not that you don't appreciate it, it's just that you're just it's holding the sacrifices that you make, perhaps how you wouldn't have seen them as sacrifices before, because you were helping and offering support out of love and nurturance for these people or person, right? But you're recognizing now, like, no desire, that desire is taking away to help all these other, or to consistently be supportive to others. You want to actually, you're recognizing from the lessons that brings you down in some portions of your life, in your own growth, and so now you're taking it back. I don't know. That's just what I have for you guys. That's the downloads I'm getting. But let's get an overall. All right, let's get an overall. What else? I feel like there's more. Yeah. Okay. Let's just get an. Sorry, you guys. Let's just get an overall energy for Sagittarius angels. I call them my guides, my committee, those above who can see, hear, and know what I don't. Please use me as a clear channel for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, please. Overall energy for the collective or general population for Sagittarius. Overall energy, no reversals, unless otherwise guided, angels. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. You guys want to say a lot, huh, maybe? All right. For Sagittarius angels. You're ready to expand in a different way, though. I am getting... Okay, there's a couple cards that dropped, but I'm going to take this. I'm going to take them both, okay? Yeah, you're recognizing... Okay, so remember that sacrifice that I was saying earlier? It's like... The first card out is 19. It's the trickster. I have not had this card fall in any reading, and I don't even know when, if ever. And I've had this deck for years, okay? But in numerology, 19 breaks down into 10. Completion. A cycle is coming to a close, okay? Kind of, that could have to do with what I was picking up earlier. That crown chakra is awakening, along with the third eye. You're looking at people in this way, like, really fucking again? You're gonna tie this again with my shit? That's kind of this energy. It's like, all right, you can bring it, but also no thank you type energy. Okay, why? You're awakening. All right, you are full on ascension, realizing things for what they've been in your past, coming to terms and accepting it now. Betrayal, you're learning about this, learning about that perhaps that's a sacrifice. You have sacrificed you have sacrificed yourself for others or a person, however, in a way that now has come full circle, and you're realizing the deceit behind them. I'm hearing the word manipulation. Perhaps, Sag, and these people that you've gone above and beyond to help and offer support or nurturance to, that show up periodically. Okay, sorry. Perhaps something has come into fruition and you realize the betrayal or some sort of deceit from on their end, that I'm not getting that they've even mentioned to you yet, but you're feeling it and asking about it and they're not responsive. They kind of like like beeline into something else during a conversation. So you're not getting a full answer. And so with that is more even proof you're realizing that there's something about what they're saying that's manipulative or deceitful. Some sort of betrayal. And the fact that when you ask them about it, okay, they change the subject immediately or get defensive. I think what you're realizing is there's more to what they're not saying and to why you're picking up and even questioning them to begin with. Look at the question and hesitation in this person's face. It's like you've reached it. All right, you've made yourself vulnerable for them. Look, she's got nothing on her chest, okay? It's like you've opened up so much to somebody or some people and are recognizing maybe that they weren't fully opening up to you. And so it became this like sacrifice on your end for them, but where you thought it was equal for a while, and now you're learning that this was not an equal give and take. But a cycle is coming to an end. It's like, this is the trickster. You've been tricked. Or, okay, you've been the trickster to somebody else, okay? Because in tarot, this can be both ways. This can be both. This can be you, or this can be, that trickster can be you tricking somebody else and being deceitful, and they're recognizing this, or this could be you are recognizing it in somebody else. Okay, that's okay. Next card that fell. All right, I'm gonna move forward. Okay, then the next card that fell is 24, the Solitary. 6. All right, numerology, this is 6. So this is talking about growth. This is talk about journey. This is talk about travel. This is talk about heartfelt, true love for yourself. You're taking your shit back, okay, basically, and becoming, digging deep for your own nurturance now, not giving to anybody else. And that's okay to do that, Sag. All right, you're becoming more dedicated in your career, perhaps, than you've been. I think that, I take that back. I think that there have been times where you have been more dedicated, and perhaps find when these people re-enter your life, that takes away from your dedication to what you want to do, which is your career. And so you take away, that's part of that sacrifice, perhaps, okay? Is that when these people reach out to you out of nowhere, back and forth, in and out of your life, it takes away from you sacrifice, that's part of that sacrifice, perhaps. Or, of course, like I said, vice versa, you towards somebody else, then they sacrifice. But I'm really getting that this is your sacrifice. Like, you have sacrificed above and beyond for people in your life, and now you're taking it back. You're taking back your time and energy, your power, essentially, for you, learning to, solitary, okay, find unconditional love for yourself, and therefore maybe you're becoming more hermit, more dive deep for you, to reacquaint yourself with your career and your own aspirations, your own dreams, what you do, coming to terms with with betrayal in your life, knowing and learning from lessons from what you've given, and what you haven't received. And now you're taking back your own power, finding focus within as you do that, becoming more dedicated in other ways than you ever have, career-wise perhaps. And you're, see how deep she is in thought? Okay, so I'm going to show you. Super hesitant, right? Questioning, doubt. And now this has caused this reflection within. Learning lessons, taking from something and situations that have happened and now growing from them. At the bottom of the deck, okay, the Wild Hunt, a 9. Oh, yeah. She wears deceit. You have worn this heavy, these burdens of it, taken on other people's burdens perhaps, as much, and made them actually your own. That's the sacrifice maybe. But I just keep hearing the word sacrifice. But that third eye is opening, that crown chakra opening, huge open, okay? And now everything that you do moving forward, you know, you're super aware. Look at the pointy ears, super aware. Doubtful, questioning, as you should, because of all this heavy that you've taken on. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's like webs. It's like deceit, betrayal, and you're learning it. And now as you dive deep and rehash things and reflect, you're figuring out what has happened in your life. And I'm not just getting one person. And people have been fucking with you, huh? That's what I'm really getting. And we're only on 2 cards. All right, let's get a storyline for you guys. Don't stand for it. Stand your ground. You deserve. If this has anything at all relatable to you, take your power back. You deserve it. There's nothing selfish about it. All right? You can still love. You can do that also, though, from a distance. Okay? For Sagittarius angels, the storyline. Okay. Thank you. Okay, wow. All right. Page of Swords, communication. This is a new way to communicate. You're learning a new way to communicate. And my guess is it's boundaries. Okay, next out, okay, the Emperor. All right, this be Aries, perhaps. All right, so if that is significant to you, perhaps. Okay, also Page of Swords. This could have to do with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, but it does have to do with communication, trying to figure out a new way to communicate, perhaps, and still have somebody in your life, but holding boundaries and making them for yourself and finding your own strength within so that nobody else is in power of you but you. All right, you're laying to rest. Okay, another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're laying to rest. Okay, or somebody else is walking away from you. Okay, 5, but this is causing, you're laying to rest old communication skills. Okay, ways of old communication and hoping to, all right, start a new form of a way to communicate while still holding protection for yourself. Maybe that's, okay, because all of this is causing internal conflict and pain, and you're recognizing, and that maybe comes back to full circle about that sacrifice. Sacrificing yourself for your own expansion and growth. All right, so you're laying to rest those who you've tried to communicate with, perhaps, but are just resistant to even hearing you. Okay, and so you've decided you're settling to hold your own swords, and you're learning as you set these boundaries, perhaps, that there's an excitement in holding your own swords and your own new way, forming your own new boundaries, and therefore a new way to communicate with certain people in your life. And there's some sort of excitement in that, and frenzy in that, and joy in that, Sag. And I think that you're taking your life back and you're recognizing these challenges that have been, because I think previously maybe you didn't see them as a challenge until recently, maybe even today or this week. And so you're having to, through this reflection, you're being forced, okay, and awareness and awakening, you're being forced to see things for what they've been. And that has to do with also Jupiter, okay? Jupiter is the planet of happy, okay? Which is why you guys are like these known for travelers and happy and joy, all right? Jupiter also represents the weight in our lives, okay? A happy and sad. But it is definitely, Jupiter represents, when I think of Jupiter, it represents our higher self and expansion. Okay, and now you're taking it back, laying to rest what wasn't, who was refusing to hear you, or who you were having a hard time listening to because perhaps betrayal. Okay. And so as doing this, laying these things to rest, okay, and taking your life back and holding your own boundaries now, then you're making space perhaps for new to come in. This could be, I'm getting two things. Self-love, so a new partnership with yourself, a new way to love yourself after recognizing and reflecting through what you've been through, and now accepting yourself, all right? And accepting your past for what it's been. You're clearing space for new to come in, another 6. Okay, this could be a Gemini. You've got a lot of air in your side. You have a lot of air in your reading. Okay, and so this is a Gemini card, so this could be significant for you, for somebody. But by clearing space and accepting things as they were, forming your own boundaries with who, okay, I don't know if this is significant for you or it could be somebody else, taking your power back, all right, and taking initiative in your own life to end and resolve internal conflict that maybe you didn't see it as such until recently. Okay, by doing all of these things and recognizing and through reflection and dedicating more of your love to you, only you, then you're clearing space for new offerings to come in. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, new offerings coming in. This could be in the form of career. Remember when I was mentioning career earlier? That has sacrificed, by giving so much to other people, you have sacrificed. You're realizing you've sacrificed your own desire and excitement in your own career. Well, when you clear the space, you set up your boundaries. It doesn't mean that you're cutting these people out of your life as much as it just means that you're taking your power back, having the boundaries necessary to move forward for you. All right, and you're communicating in a different, unique way for you. And now that you've done that, you're doing this, then you're clearing space and new opportunity to come in. It could be in the way of a job. Okay, this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. All right, so it's not a king, it's not a page though. It's a grounded energy getting ready to surface itself in your life in one way or another, career, relationship wise. I'm also hearing the word family, so perhaps somebody, you're making amends with somebody in your family, perhaps. It could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but regardless, it may have to do with finances as well. I was doing clarifier, please, for this. I'm actually interested in this, in this Emperor here. Clarifier, please, angels, for the Emperor, for Sag. Can I get a clarifier for the Emperor? Okay, yeah. So it's like, I'm getting a few things here. You've got the Ace of Cups here. So perhaps you've given and given and given to somebody, this Emperor, this energy. It doesn't need to be male. It doesn't need to be male. This is representative of an energy. It could be yourself. It could be somebody else. Okay, but regardless, all right. It's like you're. What I'm getting is the clarifier for the Emperor is this is somebody who you've given and given and given to emotionally. Because this is cups, this is emotional, this has to do with sensitivity. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your life, but it was always, an ace, okay, is always the new, okay? It's a new beginning. So perhaps that explains this person, if it is somebody else in your life, this is the clarifier for the person that maybe pops in and out, hence being an ace. They're just not always there. They pop in and out of your life. You give, they take, or vice versa. They give and you take. And it's just a cycle. Okay, let's get another clarifier, please, for the Emperor, please. Actually, can I get a clarifier, angels, for the Ace of Cups? The clarifier for the clarifier, please. Okay, this wanted to come out. All right, let's see what this is. A 7 of Pentacles. So this could have to do with finances, all right? Something on hold, putting your spiritual growth on hold. We're reflecting, could be earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, all right? But again, finances, career. So whoever the emperor is in your life, however the clarifiers are, is somebody that you've given to emotionally, maybe even financially, or somebody that's given to you emotionally or financially. But regardless, both parties, okay, are in this time of reflection. Clarifier, please. Yeah, because you're both recognizing through this reflection that the sun's not rising anymore. Like, you've reached another point where it's just like, stagnant energy. It could be a Leo. But regardless, like, you're tired. This person is actually perhaps tired, or people are tired. It's holding everybody back, and there's a lot of sacrifice involved because of betrayal and webs, perhaps tricking each other and not realizing that's really what was happening until this week, or as of lately. So now everybody's like dedicated to themselves now. Let's get the bottom of the deck. Okay, King of Cups. Okay, bottom of the deck, overall energy for the clarifiers, the King of Cups. And again, this has been an emotional roller coaster for you guys, but when the King of Cups pops in, this King of Cups is talking about heart, dedication. So this is somebody you felt really dedicated to and have felt that reciprocated. You're just, both of you, perhaps, if not you, are mostly learning and being able to, as you reflect, see the relationship for what it's been, and there's been a lot of sacrifice. Could be the Cup of Love, all right? Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Here is a wand. Also, I'm being drawn to that. So fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Grain of salt. There's been mountains. You've climbed them, together, and then you've fallen back, and then exited each other's lives, and But there's an excitement to close out something that was, to take back your own power and move forward. All right, I don't know, grain of salt. Let me know if that resonates, you guys, at all. I'm gonna leave you guys with some oracle guidance for Sagittarius, please. I could probably go on, but I feel like at this point I'm going in circles. The message is clear. I think the message came out. All right, what else for Sagittarius? Angels, oracles, guidance for Sag. Sagittarius, please. This one doesn't want to come out. What is oracle guidance for Sag, please, for Sagittarius? Angels, what kind of lessons or guidance can you give? All right, thank you. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, emotions are definitely running high. It's like people are reflecting and realizing things for what they've been, okay? So the angels want you to meditate, think things through, contemplate, all right? This is a Pisces. This is the new moon in Pisces. Well, when you think about fish, it can be slimy or it can bring you luck. But either way, it's a water and it's constantly in movement, okay? And so because of that, emotions are running high because it's a cycle, in and out, in and out. It's a cycle, okay? And so emotions are running high, but the angels are guiding you to work through these fears. Okay, find a new way to communicate, take back your own power, learn to love yourself, dedicate yourself to what you enjoy, and don't feel guilty for doing that. All right, work through your fears, and then if you can do that, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer, boom. Okay, January 10th is your day, perhaps. Sag, it's the full moon in Cancer, and here it is. Full moon in Cancer card. Okay. So keep diving deep, all right? Do what only works for you, and everything else will fall into place. Everything is as it should be, all right? Enjoy it, all right? A personal issue is reaching a resolution, and the bottom of the deck, overall energy to reach all of this and to look forward to and to know what to do to move forward is surrender. Surrender to the divine. All right, stay dedicated to you, and all good things will come. That's what I have for you guys. Thank you for being here. Be loved, be together. Subscribe if you like. Find my shit on Facebook. find me on Instagram. And until then, be loved, be together, go grow.